WGAF Comedy Radio with shots of fire.
You talking about your mama.
The funniest comedy skits is played. Hosted by your boy, Darius B. The Cabello Stops. Let's go.
Perhaps or something.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WGF Comedy Radio.
It's not 5 o'clock, it's like 5:20, but we in the building.
Yeah, it's March the 20th, 2016. Anissa Jefferson couldn't make it today, so who's replacing her? Well, it's Ronald Williams, the G-Man, the gangster of Gyroscope Radio. Give it up for Ronald Williams.
OG, Bobby Johnson,
Yeah.
cousin. His older cousin.
But we have to apologize for being
You
late.
taught him how to use a potato.
Potato head. Anyway, we got a great lineup for you, ladies and gentlemen. We got comedians from the Laugh Factory. Plus, we have an interview with the most disgraceful man in the United States of America, Donald Trump, and his toupee.
He stopped through. He was right here in Patterson. I took him to Myers & Myers on Governor. We got him a fish sandwich and everything.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, he was in the hood. So we had a slight interview with him. That's later, man. But we got our entertainment segment, Shots Fired.
Shots fired.
We also got the Cabello Sports Report. You know, he's always letting you know them scores. With
Get that March Madness going on now.
Yeah, March Madness, man, messing up a lot of y'all tickets. I know y'all going to the bookie. The bookie right now is a black man's lottery.
Black man's lottery.
The bookie right now, every black man in America right now going to the bookie. The bookie's a black man's lottery.
I did not
True
know.
Story.
I did not know. But
other than that, what we got? We got the top 5.
the what would you do?
But check it out. You know what the top 5 today is?
Well, top 5 today is.
Top 5 things short people can't do that tall people can.
Wow.
I got a list, but I got a top 5 for you.
I don't care about tall people. Who gives a fuck?
But I don't know. You're taller than me, so I can't talk too much. But other than that, it's a great Sunday afternoon. They said we're supposed to get some snow. As you can see, they pre-treated the streets, the roads.
I seen trucks with rock salt on that piece.
Yeah, they said we're supposed to be getting a little storm, maybe 3 to 6 inches, Passaic County, Berry County. So who knows? You know, you never know. The weather people get paid to lie. That's the only job I know besides the psychic, Cleo and her girls, that you could do and get paid to lie.
I'll see you in hell, Al Roker.
Al Roker. He vacations there. That's how much he lie.
Yeah. His body looks fat, but his face still looks thin. In different ways.
So listen, y'all tune in. We about to go ahead into our first set of comedians. We're not even going to introduce them. They're going to introduce themselves on the clip. So let it rip. We'll be back with our entertainment segment. And let's do it.
It's WGF Comedy Radio. Who gives a fuck?
This can be challenging sometimes when I'm meeting a lady. I don't know if any of you have been to Africa, but it's, who whooped? Oh, what part of Africa?
South Africa.
Ah, that's where I went. Do you have a problem with the names out there?
Yes.
Yes, I did too. And it's very troubling when you have to meet a lady for the first time. I saw this beautiful girl at the bar. I went over to her. I said, "Hi, what's your name? I think you're really beautiful." She goes, "Oh, thank you. My name is Oli." Now, I didn't want to get it wrong twice. I said, "I'm sorry. How do you spell that?" She goes, "Exo like Oli." Oli? No. No, sounds like that, but no. Oli. Oli? Yes. I said, "Can I have your number?" She goes, "No." I was one away from romance, guys. I love your laugh, I really do. If you're making love with your husband and you have ever a fit of laughter, that guy will never make love again.
Around here, I don't know if you can tell. Yacht Club knew, didn't you, sir? Yeah. He's like, they don't sell tie-dyes in LA. You're right, sir, you don't. You have to go to like the beach for that crap. They don't play around. I moved down from Fairbanks, Alaska. It's kind of a gross place to live. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have 10 men for every 1 woman. Nope. No, I would have sounded more excited. We have a lot of men, we do, but we also have a saying. We say that the odds are good, but the goods are odd. It's not cute. The silver lining is that I'm very popular with the men there. I think it's because when they look at me, they think, damn, I bet she could carry like 10 gallons of water in one trip. Right? Not you little skinny bitches. I see you. Look at the tiny one over there. Little precious little Asian girl. I don't even know what we'd do with you. Maybe lay you out in front of the door to block the draft or something, huh? Aww. Just adorable. You can recruit your friend here and I'll pay you each $3 an hour to sit on my feet and keep them warm. They're so precious, aren't they? What am I talking to you? You're all tiny over here. I come over here like there's gonna be some big fat ladies over here like, yeah! It's still LA on this side of the room. Still Los Angeles. Can I ask you something, Asian people? What is with the picture taking? What is that? Like just constant. I used to live in New York and whole groups of Asian people would stop and individually take pictures with me. Which I can only guess is because I'm 6'2", which leads me to believe I don't fit in any of your countries. Because if I'm enough of a spectacle that whole tour groups are like, we gotta take a picture with this lady. You don't have a bed for me anywhere in the whole country. I can't sit in a chair. No. Little skinny girl over here. I saw you. Oh, boo-hoo. No, I eat whole cakes whenever I want. I have a great life. It's you I feel sad for. It probably hurts to sit down. You gotta cling to your giggly friend when it gets windy. I know. The worst thing about being little is you guys can only sleep with like 2 or 3 guys. Then everyone thinks you're a whore. That would never happen to me, sir. No. I can sleep with whoever I want. And everyone's like, well, good for you. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Again, my dad's like the craziest guy in the world. Look, growing up, he used to think to me growing up, right? He used to call it his fat check. And what he would do to see how fat I was, he would stick his finger in my belly button. Dead serious, right? Listen. I stick a finger inside. You know, if I pass this first line on my finger, then you are fat. Do it, lift up shirts. No, Dad, what kind of shit is that, you know? If you don't do it, I buy you no more McDonald's. Gotta do it now, right? And then when he actually gets his finger in, he makes this weird noise like, oh. This is still going. Oh my God. You are going to die. And then he's going to smell his finger. Oh! Smell like the squid. Bitty orange squid. Bitty orange. The craziest story ever, right? My dad works with my childhood friend Marcus, this black dude from the hood, you know, and they had a really interesting conversation at work one day, you know. He was like, you know, Marcus, I care about my son Harris very much. So, I stick a finger inside. Marcus got confused. He's like, hold up, Mr. Chang, hold up. What is you saying? Is you saying you finger Dante? Oh, yeah. I finger the Dante all the time. Sometimes my room, sometimes his room, sometimes I have to show surprise to him, you know? Mr. Chang, don't you feel bad? You're doing this to your own son? Little bit, because one time he's crying, you know? Daddy, please, just stop, no more, please. But how you think I feel, huh? My fingers smell like a shit all the time.
I did. I moved recently from Illinois all the way out here to California, and I think that you would be hard-pressed to find anybody who's done something that brave. But I did. I'm here. And when I lived in Chicago, I used to ride my bike everywhere. And so when I moved here to LA, I thought, hey, I can ride my bike here. Until I realized that you guys hate that. You hate it. One Mexican gentleman loved it. I was riding my bike. He pulled up next to me in his van, and he was like, hey, do you want to ride? And I was like, all right. So I put my bike in his van. I was very late to where I was going. Should have just kept riding. I would even ride through the winters in Chicago, and it would be very freezing, and I would have to bundle up real tight. One day I was bundled. I pulled up to a stop sign. Some old man must have been waiting for the bus because he leaned over to me and he goes, excuse me, sir, is the bus coming? And I was like, I'm a girl. And then I rode away. So the rest of that winter, I was just wearing my bra on the outside of my coat. And making sure that my dick was tucked up in my pants. It's just a safety thing. Could get caught in my chain. So when it's warmer out, I can wear less clothing. My sex is more apparent. I look a lot less like Ghost Dad. And I was biking around, pulled right on up to a stop sign. That's for transportation works. And it was another Mexican gentleman. I don't know what it is that they like about me, but I pulled up and he took one step closer to me on my bike in the curb and he goes, sex. And I go, no. Really more of a song that we created together. It's hard to ride away from somebody when you collaborate like that.
Okay, my dad's like the craziest guy in the world. Look, growing up, he used to just think to me growing up, right? He used to call it his fat check. And what he would do to see how fat I was, he would stick his finger in my belly button. Dead serious, right? Listen. I stick a finger inside. You know, if I pass this first line on my finger, then you are fat. Do it, lift up shirts. No, Dad, what kind of shit is that, you know? If you don't do it, I buy you no more McDonald's. I gotta do it now, right? And then when he actually gets his finger in, he makes this weird noise like, oh. Is it still going? Oh my God! You are going to die. And then he's gonna smell his finger. No! Smell like the squid. Bitty bitty orange squid. Bitty orange. The craziest story ever, right? My dad works with my childhood friend Marcus, this black dude from the hood, you know, and they had a really interesting conversation at work one day, you know. He was like, you know, Marcus, I care about my son hair so very much. So, I stick a finger inside. Marcus got confused. He's like, hold up, Mr. Chang, hold up. What is you saying? Is you saying you finger Dante? Oh yeah, I finger the Dante all the time. Sometimes my room, sometimes his room, sometimes I have to show surprise to him, you know? Mr. Chang, don't you feel bad? You're doing this to your own son? Little bit, because one time he's crying, you know? Please, just stop, no more, please. But how you think I feel, huh? My fingers smell like a shit all the time.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. WGF Comedy Radio. Corbella Starks, a.k.a. I don't know that nigga. Darius B, a.k.a. who that nigga? And Ronald Williams, our technician, the OG of OGs of Gyroscope Radio. And you know what today is? It's entertainment and shots fired. Yes.
Sound like Patterson on a Saturday night.
Hell yeah. Nobody's going to have fun at them bars
Ain't
now.
nobody having no good time.
Oh, hell no.
But yo, I want to talk about Mariah Carey.
Oh, boy.
No, she took her kids to this huge toy store. I guess it's like a rich people's toy store. It's called like Prampley's Toy Store, and Entertainment. I guess people thought it was so funny that the kids couldn't stop smiling. But what kid would stop smiling when your mother's Mariah Carey? You get anything you goddamn want in this damn toy store.
And if Mariah Carey is the mother of those kids and they want this and they want that, Mariah will do anything. And I do mean anything.
So they call her kids M&M because their names are Monroe and Morocco.
I thought she was talking about that white rapper from Detroit. My bad.
Nah, Marin and Morocco, yeah, they wouldn't stop smiling. Please, if your mother's Mariah Carey, why wouldn't you stop smiling?
Yeah, dressing all sexy. She's been on Weight Watchers. Her watch is waiting.
Now, my boy Hulk Hogan, listen, Hulk Hogan was my boy. And when I say my boy, I mean that I used to have a little red, tight little underwear. I used to have the yellow strips going around my arms. I used to have all that going on. And I used to be jumping off the top rope on my big brother, leg drop, elbow drop, but he was dropping that pipe up in his wife for 101 seconds.
Let me tell you something.
Listen here, me, Gene.
What you gonna do when $114 million runs wild on you?
So he sued this media company that posted a video of him and his ex-wife. Him and his ex-wife. What is her name? Hold on, let me get it for you. Yeah, Terry Bello.
That's
his name is Terry Bello.
Yeah.
His wife's name is let me see, Heather Glim.
Heather Glim.
Yeah, he was pounding out Heather Glim for 101 seconds. They got it on tape, so they posted it, and he sued, and he got 115 million. But listen, this is how America works. America will rip you the hell off. Mm-hmm. Out of 115 million, this dude ended up only coming out with 30 million. He had to pay quarter to the lawyers, investigation team, expert team, everything under the sun.
I guess he ain't leg dropping nothing no more these days, huh?
You better get back to leg dropping to get that money. Bottom line, shit. I'm about to go home and put on my red little panties just in the sake of Hulk Hogan.
For the love of God.
For the love of Hulk Hogan, my man.
Oh, here comes the
Now,
bomb.
listen, what is the Kardashian? What's the little brother name?
Robert Kardashian.
Robert, little fat chunky ass, got a beautiful chick. He fucking with that chick, Black China.
I heard that they don't go out no more. They broke up.
Nah, Entertainment got them as they taking little cute pics and everything. And yeah, she pregnant. And when I see that, I swear to God, I think of Jasmine Guy in the Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy. He say, "What does she see in that fat, greasy, slimy, fucking greaseball white?" Seriously,
Maybe
it got for Dion. We at for the money. Real talk. Like, how do you pull something like that? Come on, man.
Back in
it's
the
money,
day,
bruh.
Back in the day, Rob Kardashian used to be a skinny bastard until he was dating that spicola named Adrienne Ballon, who can't sing for shit.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I seen his chunky ass, man. Ain't nowhere in hell. It's money. And she like, no matter what, she got that baby in this child support from here on out, boy. She ain't got to worry.
You better lose that weight and get to reality and shit. Because looking at his fat ass is disgusting already.
Man, listen. I'm just saying. I'm not mad. Do your thing, player. If that's what you like, homegirl, that's what you like. But that, like oil in water right there.
I'm trying to ask that question. Why do all the beautiful women who are dating these fat fucks with money?
Now, Batman and Superman had a movie coming out.
Really?
Right?
I heard about that.
Ben Affleck, is a great friend, a best friend of Matt Damon.
Yeah.
So they have this feud going back. This is also I seen on E Online or ETV. I watch a lot of TV. I look at a lot of stuff online. Mm-hmm. That's how I bring all this shit to you. Well, anyway, they got a few, and Matt Damon said Jason Bourne to kick Batman's ass.
Yeah, right. A man who's the Dark Knight gonna get his ass whooped by a kid with no memory.
You can't bring up fighting with no grown man because a grown man always gonna jump back to reality. And Ben Affleck responded with, he can't even beat me in real life. So why would he think
I was just bullshitting, and you know this, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Affleck talking shit, talking about Jason Bourne. I'm sorry, you cannot fuck with no superhero, Jason Bourne. We talking about Batman and Superman. Jason Bourne talking about if he beat Superman, then he can come see him. Bro,
Yeah, right.
Whatever you smoking, I don't want none at all.
Not really.
Listen, going on. Who else you got coming up for us comedy? I know you be remembering some of their names.
Let's see. Got a guy named Ben Griffin. Got Gerard Carmichael. That's all the names I can remember because I don't look very much. I be going YouTube, and go YouTube to MP3s and shit.
I don't know if y'all seen Cuban Gilda Jr. on
Cuba.
Yeah. He had a nervous breakdown. As everybody know, let me start from the top. As everybody know, he's playing O.J. Simpson, and his hand is much littler than O.J. So that nigga can fit the glove.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, he had a nervous breakdown while making a scene when he was kissing the forehead of what's the white chick name he killed or he paid to
Anna
get killed.
Nicole.
Yeah, the chick he paid to get killed, Anna Nicole. He was when he was doing that scene at the funeral, he had to go down and kiss the forehead. He went back to his trailer and he had this weeping moment and couldn't breathe. So he went through this, he said he felt he was guilty. Like at first, Oprah, you guys got to see, go on E Online or ETV, and he's on Oprah. And he's saying that at first, when OJ was found not guilty, he was like, "Yeah, that's right. Nick Black man, I felt guilty." But then when he's doing the acting and going through the
when he's portraying
OJ, as he goes through the scene when he has to kiss her on the head after she died, it just made him feel like guilty. So, in retrospect, I'm looking at it when you say that, nigga, you think he did it? Huh? That's what you think?
First of all, Cuban Gooding Jr., you haven't been the same since the Fighting Temptations, and you're fighting your temptations now to play OJ. You played OJ, now you having nervous breakdowns. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I don't know.
Cut it off, man.
Miss Wiener.
Cut it out. But other than that, like, I feel like I watched a little bit of the OJ episode, and I'm thinking to myself, like, guilty or not, you're playing the guy who went to trial in '94. Just do yourself a favor, take your check, and shut the hell up, Cuba. Okay?
Listen, I played OJ for $10,000 in unlimited McDonald's for a year.
Oh, did you know that they having a movie on HBO about Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's
and who
cool.
was starring in that?
Let's see. I think it's going to be Courtney B. Vance. I saw Jennifer Hudson up in there.
The thin Jennifer Hudson or the chunky Jennifer?
I think she's chunky. And you know who else is going to play Anita Hill?
Because she was looking like a bobblehead for a minute.
You know who's playing Anita Hill?
Who, Celine Dion?
No. Kerry Washington.
Oh, okay.
The woman with...
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, it smelled like she fresh. Her coochie fresh.
I still love her on Scandal, too.
I don't know. Like, Scandal got me confused. She don't know. Her father got her confused. Her father got her all mixed up in the game. She don't know what he doing. And then that white dude that her father took care of and looked out for, he just keep coming through fingering her and stuff. Shit ain't right.
Like they did Robin Quivers and Howard Stern show. Other than
So look, we gonna get on WGAF Comedy Radio. We had Gyroscope. We gonna get out and play some more comedy. First, we gonna pay some bills. We gonna go into our Coochie Cutter commercial. In case y'all missed it, listen to it. We gonna jump into the Coochie Cutter commercial.
And if you have anything to say, 973-460-8931.
That's right, because we also giving out tickets. Actually, the first caller get tickets to the April 7th comedy show with myself, Robert Stapleton, and the host of other comedy. So first caller, whoever called, this the first caller of the show, kind of. Besides our girl TR calls here.
TR called it.
Yes, but besides
she called once.
She called once. to talk some shit, but it was okay.
But anyway, if you're the first caller to get tickets for the April 7th showcase to see Darius Ball performing live, then all of a sudden you're lucky. If you're not the first caller, then you know the slogan, who gives a fuck? Anyway, let's go.
Holla, let's go.
Is your pussy releasing a funky odor, like old hot dog water, and you can't get rid of it? Tired of leaving a funky smell in the bathroom at work? Damn! Fed up of being called Stink Pussy Tammy in the hood? Well, your nightmares and problems are over with a new age product called Coochie Cutter Peppermints. Insert one peppermint into your pussy once a day, and you're fresh smelling and tasting for the next 24 hours all day long. Here are some testimonies.
My new boo said my pussy always tastes so fresh ever since I started using them Coochie Cutter Peppermints. Since I started using them Coochie Cutter Peppermints, they no longer call me underarm pussy at Wednesday night bingo. Thank God.
Call now at 1-800-555-ODOR. So get your Coochie Cutter Peppermint now 30 for just 99 cents. You may experience burning and some rashing, but don't worry, your pussy doesn't stink anymore.
This was sponsored by WGAF Comedy.
Bill Cosby. Well, you're already very excited. I want to start by saying that I met Bill Cosby and he was very nice to me. To me. Obviously, I can't speak for about 55 women who may have had a less than enjoyable experience with the Cos, but he was very nice to me. I went to his house. I did. We had tea. I don't remember much after the tea. I'm kidding, obviously. I was not drugged and raped by Bill Cosby, but we did. I don't know. I emailed him. I wanted to reach out because you guys were being so mean to him. Didn't write anything in the body of the email. I only wrote in the subject line. I did. You want to know what I wrote? You know? I wrote, "Hey, my nigga, you good?" That's what I wrote to Bill Cosby. I don't know if he's going to respond. I don't know if he checks his email. If he does, he'll... Can we talk about how difficult it is for me, this whole Bill Cosby thing? A lot of you may not relate. Maybe he wasn't your favorite comic. Maybe you don't do comedy. But for me, he was important person in my life, an inspiration, if you will, and it's hard, it's hard. It's not that I'm not making any excuses at all, like would I let him give my mom headache medication? Of course not, but it's hard watching your hero fall from grace. It's hard, it really is. I mean, for me, this whole Bill Cosby thing is like, it's like watching Superman rescue a boy from a burning building and then immediately molest that boy. Leaving me to emotionally weigh the good with the bad. I want to see the good in them. I want to see the good in everybody, I try and take what I call the best friend perspective, where even if someone did something evil or wrong, I try and see the good in them, like a best friend. Like even at Hitler's funeral, there was still some dude who had to get up there and speak. And it was hard for him. Society just hating Hitler. And he knows that Hitler was his best friend. He tried to find nice things to say. Had to stand up there with a speech over the coffin. Angry reporters. Say, look, what can you say about the guy? I know a lot of you hated him. I get it. But you don't understand. Like, he helped pay for my daughter's braces, man. He was a good dude. He was a good dude. Okay? I know the whole Holocaust thing, but he used to make these quesadillas, man. And trust me, you haven't had a quesadilla till you had a Hitler quesadilla. It was something, I think it was...
white people really need to stop asking black people to go camping. We don't want to go. On behalf of me and Tyrone here, we don't want to fucking go. Like, why would I know comedians talk about this all the time, but why would we want to leave the comfort of our own bed to sleep on the ground in a bag that's made out of other bags? In a place where the animals are not afraid of humans. This is stupid. You always have that one guy, come on, bro, you need to experience the wilderness. I'm like, I'm from Africa, I've experienced enough. Come on, bro, you need to be one with nature. Okay, what kind of camping are you talking about? Cabins? Hotel? Motel? No, we're doing tents. Fuck that. He's like, why? Is it because the black people die first? What? No, that's your sales pitch, Cody? What if I'm in a tent, I need to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. I come out of the tent, I see a bear. What do? He's like, you just zip it up and go back to sleep, bro. Really? And the bear's gonna be like, I was gonna eat you, but you zipped up. I'll come back tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. Do you really think black people would die first in a horror movie situation? No. You wanna know why? Here's the secret, people. Black people are pussies. I'm sorry, Tyrone. We are. Let a gunshot go off in this room right now. See how fast me and Tyrone out of this fucking room. Okay? And we'll leave all the white people to look for clues and shit. It is defense mechanisms. When I hear a dog from far, I don't wait to see what dog it is. I come out of my house, it's a beautiful day. Roo, fuck that, going back inside, bro. I don't have time.
White people, you have good weed. And I commend you because you use discretion. You get your weed from somebody called a guy. I don't know who this guy is. You can ask any white dude anywhere. Where you get your weed from? I get it from this guy. I see him on Tuesdays. You want me to pick you up something? That's all you get. Ask a brother, yo dogs, where you get your weed from? From my cousin, he at the Holiday Inn right down the street. Won't you call him from your cell phone so you could lock the number in? Then they wonder why they get caught. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and your car is orange. That's why you got caught. You need a guy. I had to go back and learn fractions just to buy weed from white people. I didn't know nothing about eighths or quarters or nothing like that. Nobody told me that if the bottom number was bigger, you get less. I had to rush down to Home Depot to get one of them rulers with the lines on them. The guy was like, what you using it for? Like, I'm buying an eighth from a white guy. Which one is the eighth? Is that the little short line next to the quarter? Because I don't want to get ripped off. I want the right length. I'm on the phone telling my friends, don't worry about it. I got 2 1/64s coming. We'll just put one in the freezer. This should last us till Christmas.
Whenever you're with a woman more than 5 years, she knows who the fuck you are inside and out. She knows how you lie. Like, we'll never know how women lie because they change shit up. They can make up a story out of nothing. They can literally leave another dude after fucking him and make you believe she didn't fuck nobody. Like, you be like, where you coming from? With the condom hanging out her ass. Where the fuck you coming from? Oh, this? My bad. Anyway. There was some construction going on down the street, and you know how the wind be blowing in North Hollywood, so the shit blew. I got a dress on, so it blew up in the dry. I don't know how it happened, but it just happened like that. You got anything else you want to ask me? Men have signs. Like, whenever I lie, I always start blinking and scratch the back of my fucking neck, and I didn't know that until she told me. Like, she was like, so where you coming from? Me? I was at the Rouse and shit like that. No, you wasn't. Why you talk? How wasn't I at the Rouse? Because you blink and you scratch your motherfucking neck. Oops. I don't fucking blink and scratch my neck when I'm lying. Yes, you do. Where were you coming from? Like I fucking said. I was at the Vons. You said Rouse. Okay, look, bitch, I was at a grocery store. All right, what else do you need to know? Women know science, dude. Women got their shit together. Here's the funny thing. Women cheat better than men because they know everything about us. Don't let this Facebook shit fuck you up, fellas. Trust me. Women know the truth before they ask you the question. They're just waiting on you to give them the answer so they can bust your ass with the truth. Like, this Facebook shit is fucking everybody up. Like a woman to ask you straight out, like, hey, Clayton, so who's Lisa from Facebook? And you see how I just paused and a little look right there? That's how you know a woman is gonna be on some bullshit when she give you eyes like that. She'll be like, hey, so, who the fuck is Lisa from Facebook? I ain't be on Facebook like that. I don't even know who the fuck Lisa is. Oh, okay, I didn't think you knew who Lisa was. Yeah, you need to get up on my face about it or you ask me questions and shit like that. And you start getting cocky. She'll be like, I'm sorry, my bad, excuse me. And you start walking away and she'll be like, oh, wait a minute, that's right. Could you come out for a second? You be like, yeah. She done brought the bitch to the house in front of you, trying to shock you with everything. She know what it is. Women have that shit together. Dudes don't have none of this shit together, man. We try so fucking hard to get a whole story going. And our boys don't help us with shit, because our boys will give the most bullshit story lie. They get us worse in trouble. All right. When you get home, she gonna be like, where the fuck was you at? Be like, first of all, be like, bitch, get out my face. She be like, I can't call my girl no bitch. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot about that. All right. If it was me, what I would say is, here's the first thing. Don't listen to your single friends. Men or women, nobody who's single can help you with shit. Like, a lot of women have listened to their single homegirls. Don't listen to them. Like, they be like, yeah, girl, if it was me, well, bitch, it was. And we see exactly what the fuck happened, don't we? You single to the motherfucker. And men will listen to our boys like, yeah, what you need to do. I ain't listening to you. You 42 in the club. I ain't listening to shit. You gotta listen to other people in relationships. When you talk to another dude that's in a relationship, he will give you the best advice. Like, you'll be like, yeah, man, you know, I was out at the club and I met this girl. I don't need to know the details. Listen, this is what you need to do. When you walk in, say, baby, did I ever tell you how fucking much I love you? And she gonna be shocked by that. And right then, you grab her ass, you kiss her passionately, and you say, yo, I'm about to take a shower, so when I get out of the shower, I can put this dick down your fucking throat. She smiles, you have a happy home. I'm like, I don't get it. So you're not giving her a chance to think. You catching her off guard with some other shit. That way she falls more in love with you and don't even think to ask you where the fuck you been at, because you're so excited to see her. That makes sense. Try it. But then you hearing it, you thinking you can do this shit step by step. Like, oh cool, I got that shit. He said, go home, be like, hey, what up? I love you. Pull this dick out, go in the shower, fuck the shit out of you. That's not how it works. You always fuck up because you don't remember the steps, step by step. You get home and she's like, where the fuck was you at? Hey, bitch, listen. Wait a second. That's not how the fuck it's supposed to go. I got this dick for you. Wait, goddamn. Okay. I'm gonna get in the shower for a second. We're gonna finish this when I get out. I love you. I love you. All right, cool. I don't think I did it right. I don't think I did that shit right at all. I don't know. She got the police outside. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WGAF Comedy Radio. And more importantly, it is March Madness. And you know what that means? It's the sports report featuring this asshole.
Corbello Sports Report.
Yes. As you probably been watching the NCAA tournament, it is Iowa who loses to Villanova 87-68. SFA loses to Notre Dame 76-75 by 1 point. Syracuse, my boys, they coming at 6'10". They didn't play yet.
Man.
Yes.
Shout out to Lassie, Deshaun Williams, PC, class of 99.
Yeah.
He was an Orangeman. He did his thing for a minute.
Maryland Terrapins will be going at the University of Hawaii at 7:10 p.m.
I would love to go there one day.
UNI versus ATM. I don't even know what that means. They coming on 7:40 p.m. Wisconsin will face off the University of Xavier at 8:40 p.m. And St. Joe's will have their share at 9:40 against the University of Oregon Ducks going quack, quack. This ain't the Mighty Ducks, Darius, I'm telling you right now.
But I just want to say, man, shout out to Fairleigh Dickinson University, man. They made it to the tournament this year. This was their first time in 11 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, shout out to FDU, definitely. Word.
Yeah.
I might have one. I might have a child going in next year, so definitely after you, Canvas and T-Net, man. That's big. Even though y'all got your ass whooped and y'all went home with your free T-shirt, it was cool. It's okay.
Yeah.
You made it there, and that's all that count for a small school like yourself. You should walk out with your head up and be proud that you actually made it to the tournament, to the big dance. Because March Madness is real. You know, Hooters got a they have a pool. Like all the restaurants have a pool. Every restaurant you go to, they gotta fill. But Hooters is like a $10,000 pool.
Of course.
10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
But Hooters is disappointing me though nowadays. Because I was in there the other day and they not hiring chicks with Hooters nowadays.
They're not hiring chicks from Hooters?
No, they hiring chicks with like hoots. I guess.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
I don't know what you want to call them, but yeah, the bartender she had nipples. That was it. The servers, like if you gotta name some Hooters, like if I thought about a restaurant, I thought about something opened up called Buns.
Buns?
Believe it, all my servers and everybody in there gonna have a big ass.
Wow.
I'm gonna even have a couple gay dudes with big asses in there because I'm trying to get all my bread.
The whole you open up the restaurant, all of a sudden nothing gonna be Kardashian asses, man.
I ain't fucking with the Kardashians. They dirty. I heard they got the crabs.
They riding dirty.
Right.
Anyway,
so what's going on? What else is going on in sports with the NBA? You know
hold
anything
on.
with the NBA? What's going on?
we got something for the NFL. Richard Sherman from the Seattle Seahawks was ripping Roger Goodell a new one. Foolish for ejection proposal. Seahawks Richard Sherman looks on during the fourth quarter against the Carolina Panthers in the NFC Division Round playoff game at Bank of America Stadium. Very pissed off. Even in the offseason, Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman isn't holding back on his criticism of NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. You must understand, Richard, you play for the Seahawks, but don't piss Roger Goodell off. He can cut your checks just like that. You lucky he ain't Donald Trump on your ass because that would be bad for business. You know what I mean? Straight up criticism.
I could dig it.
Yeah, I could dig it too. On a very bad note, yes, I'm talking about us Knicks lost to the Golden State Warriors twice.
But the Golden State Warriors been kicking everybody's ass, so they ain't nothing to be disappointed about.
And, you know, I've been reading the Facebook comments about that shit, you know, getting rid of Melo this and Melo that. First of all, let me explain something to you people out there. There are about millions of people in New York City that are Melo fans, and there are a couple of people who are not even in the New York area dissing Melo. First of all, you can ride LeBron James' dick if you like, but don't ride on Melo's dick because he's frustrated. He just don't have the type of players on the court that can help him on defense.
Boom.
And we got to wait till next season to get people, to get rid of people, free agency, that shit. Now, on some other shit, NBA scored.
Keep moving.
Yes.
Crazy.
Anthony Davis of the New Orleans Pelicans is out for the season. He's been ruled out for the season. I don't know what the injury is, but more importantly, he's out for the season. That's what I've heard. That's what I've been told, ladies and gentlemen. New Orleans Pelicans center Anthony Davis will miss the remainder of the season. Coach Alvin Gentry announced on Sunday, we're going to shut him down. He's done for the year. I wonder why, because you can't shut down Unibrow. He is good. That damn good.
Yeah, but what they pay him, it's like a Bentley being shut down. Like you pay $350,000 for a Bentley and you can't use it for the year.
Jesus Christ.
Hurt my feelings. Let's keep it funky.
Okay, in scores, we have the Portland Trailblazers against the Dallas Mavericks. It seems like the Mavericks are taking them down 92-87. The Orlando Magic facing off the Toronto Raptors. The score is 57-56. And tonight, it will be us, the New York Knicks, going up against Rajon Rondo and the Sacramento Kings. And I hope, praying to God, you can do that. Because after that ass we took from the Warriors and the Wizards on the road, we are not doing any better. But we better get this win against the Kings, plain and simple. Also, in a special event, Danny Green knew how to shut down Steph Curry of the Warriors. And I saw the game between San Antonio and Golden State. Mm-hmm. It seems like Danny Green shut down Steph Curry. Now, if you tell me that the Warriors still won, I don't know. I didn't check out the score, so you can go fuck yourself on that one. But other than that, if the Spurs beat the Warriors, they are human. They are not superhuman. They are human. Danny Green knew better. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Green knew better to poke the line, even if Golden State Warriors Stephen Curry had been sedated for a night. After all, there are 2 more regular season matchups and a possible playoff clash to worry about in these next few months. Yes, Golden State, you may be a team chasing the Chicago Bulls record, but you got to understand this. San Antonio, Los Angeles, Oklahoma City, Portland, and any other team are chasing your asses in the playoffs. But we know, and I'm telling you right now.
Now, Duncan's been in the league about 20 years now.
Yeah, I think he's been there since like 93, 94.
The whole time he's been there, he's looked slow. Duncan always looks slow to me. He's like the Rain Man of basketball to me. Seriously, he's like the Rain Man. He's looked very special, but the boy is bad on the wood. You understand me? The boy is bad on the hardwood, so don't play him short. But if you look in his eyes and look at him, he does look special. Like he eats applesauce on Tuesdays.
With a headgear on.
With headgear on.
But like for some reason, like I don't badmouth Tim Duncan because, like I said before, he's from the island of St. Croix. But other than that, he's a cool dude. I mean, all of a sudden he's got that boring face. He's cool. He helped win like 5 different championships with the same team. And even when David Robinson left, he gave him the torch and said, "Here, you can use this." And Tim Duncan just went in there. He got Tony Parker, Emmanuel Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, even like LaMarcus Aldridge said, "I want in on this." And the score you're looking for with the Spurs and the Warriors, the Spurs laid a smackdown 87-79. Ouch.
So they did beat the Warriors.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I wanted the tickets messed. Oh man.
But other than that, the Corbella Sports Report, I'm just letting you know that it's March Madness, NBA playoffs. If you're waiting for baseball season, no one cares about that. If
How many white little girls got raped this month? March Madness. They out there raping y'all girls. Hide your daughters.
And other than
it's March Madness. It's hard cock basketball and drinks. God damn it. It's
other than that, I want to say one last thing before I shut this bitch down. Kobe Bryant.
Shut it down.
Shut it. Kobe Bryant, I love you. You're a good person. You played basketball. You got like 4 or 5 championships with the Lakers. Your Lakers starting to suck. I just want to say farewell. So long. See you when the cows get home. I hope that you and your wife and your kids understand that after all the years you played in the NBA, you whooped the best ass possible. But it's young season now.
I don't like Kobe. You know why I don't like Kobe?
Why you don't like Kobe?
Because it don't look like Kobe. He don't got his black card all the way, and he don't eat all the chicken off the bone.
What?
On his chicken leg, he don't eat all the chicken off the bone. He don't eat the grizzle around the top of the chicken bone.
So what you trying to say? You saying like Kobe Bryant's supposed to be pro black?
No, he not officially black. Like he like boneless chicken. He
boneless
say,
chicken?
"Dear, cook me boneless chicken. That's what I need you to cook me. I don't need no fried chicken with the bone in it." He like, "Yeah, baby, could you grill me some boneless chicken?" His black card has been revoked. Fuck Kobe.
Yo,
he wears purple and gold. But anyway, on another note, we gonna keep it moving. Look, next coming up, we got Trump. Trump came to see me. Trump was in my house.
Trumpy.
You know what I'm saying? Darius, my little son Darius was not feeling him. But yeah, Trump came to see me, hung out or whatever. He got a little crossover too. You know, we played a little basketball together. And definitely we went by the Elks. Because he said he had a friend at the Elks, you know, that was in a veteran and all that. And I ain't want to hear all that. But yeah, but we got the interview coming up next. After that, we gonna follow you with some more comedy and we be back. And that's how people
That's the alcohol talking, ladies and gentlemen.
We will be back with the what come up next.
Well,
top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
And what
top
would you
5
do?
things tall people can do that short people can't. And I'm the right person to tell you that shit. So come back, be here when we get back, and holler at me. The Donald Trump and myself interview. Let's
WGF, baby. Let's go.
Good afternoon, people. You're here with the WGAF Comedy Radio Show. We got this exclusive interview going down right now with your boy Donald Trump, who's currently running for president. Off the record, what do you really think about Obama?
Yeah, I think he's a nice guy, probably. Who knows? I don't care.
You think your hair is going to turn gray like his if you get in the White House?
I mean, my hair is better than his hair, that I can tell you.
But you paid for yours, Donald.
I don't care.
So I heard you was hating on Hillary here. What's up with that? Y'all both paid for y'all shit.
It really was shocking to see it because you're right. It It was massive. You know, her hair became massive.
The shit you be saying, man, I know you get high or something. I know you smoke weed or something, bro.
I love weed. It's wonderful.
Yo, your moms ain't raised you with no manners, man. The way you be talking to people, why you talk to people like that?
And I talk to you this way. I talk to you this way because that's the mentality, whether I'm nice or not. I think I'm nice, actually.
The immigrants and Muslims don't think your ass nice, Donald. But we gonna keep this shit going. It was some talk that you had beat up this little Mexican girl back in the day.
You better remember, there's a 6-year statute of limitations on that crime.
But nowadays, you out here murdering them right now.
People are getting away with murder. I've never saw anything like this. You can say anything about anybody.
So I heard through the grapevine they might try to hit your ass with that Easy-E. I know you heard what Suge did to Easy-E.
I promise you that's not going to happen with me.
I can tell by the way you sitting there turning all red like an apple and that toupee flaring the hell up that I done pissed you off and you about to blow your top.
Get him the hell out of here, will you, please? Get him out of here. Throw him out.
You done lost your rabbit ass mind. This is our studio. This is WGAF Comedy Radio, man. You better get your ass up out of here with that BS.
Never gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Can't let that stuff happen.
This interview was brought to you by WGAF Comedy Radio.
Guys, I went to a cocaine party recently. Now this guy claps. I found it, guys. I found it. He's like, okay, yeah, now you're talking what I know. Okay. I didn't know that it was a cocaine party, and I'm a very jovial guy. So I walked in, I'm like, hey, everybody, how's it going? And everybody that's doing coke just look up at me, and they all focus right in on my nose. Start nudging each other like, who invited this guy? This is ridiculous. They're looking at me like a pro-cocaine snorter just because I have a huge nose. Like, I'm Michael Jordan, I just walked up to a rec basketball center. I'm like, you guys want to play a pickup game or something? Want to do this? Like, I'm just going to swoop down and be like... That was just a bump! Who's ready to get this party started? Ah!
When I'm not doing comedy, sometimes I slang drinks. I'm a cocktail server, and I straight up hate that about myself. No, because I know I'm doing the best at my job as a cocktail server when I'm making everybody else around me the worst versions of themselves. It's true. Like, it's like not a job like I feel comfortable bragging about. Like, cops, they have cool jobs. They get to like bust perverts, save lives, shoot people without consequences. I can't do anything like that. My mom always asks me, like, how was work last night? And like, I have to try to think of things to be proud of, you know? I'm like, well, I got 2 people blacked out. One guy tripped and fell after he cheated on his wife. I served him. That was me. Those were the doubles I suggested. Yeah, people always want drink recommendations from me. It's usually girls too. They're like, what should I drink? What shot should I take? What should I... Like, why are you melting? But I mean, I don't know how to respond to that. I associate alcohol with every major mistake I've ever made in my life, right? So, like, all I can think of to say is, like, if you don't want to wake up sore tomorrow, don't get the Bill Cosby special, okay?
Ladies! Deal breakers, we've all got them. Ladies! If your Forever 21 jewelry that you got from your boyfriend turns your body green, deal breaker. But if it takes 3 days to get there, undeal breaker. He's a good guy. I'm on a sexual hiatus, which I know you're like, she should procreate. Her voice is like not annoying enough. I'm on a sexual hiatus. If you don't know what a sexual hiatus is where your body's like, I can't take any more minimum wage men. Please. Or women, whatever. And I went... Here's what happened. I was working as a comedy consultant, if that's a thing. in Los Angeles on Sunset Boulevard, the boulevard of dreams and people wearing Charlotte Russe. And in walks this catering company, like, that's gonna throw a party. And I was like, oh my God, this catering, 6'2", this guy's 6'2", chiseled face, Channing Tatum thingies. Just a good-looking dude. He was my Magic Mike. He owns his catering company. He had a ponytail, but the good kind. You know, a good pony is hard to find. You can teeter on a creep-a-leap pony or a sassy pony. He was a good pony. So he's like, "Lil, mom, you wanna go out for a drink?" I was like, "Yeah, I love drinks. Also, I'm an American. Let's go." One drink turns into 3 drinks. He tells me that it's actually not his catering company, it's his best friend's, but it's much easier to tell bitches that it's his. That's a quote. I did what any normal girl would do, stayed for more drinks. 3 drinks turns into 5 drinks. He somehow throws in that his ponytail is shedding. I don't even know what the fuck that means. All I can attest it to is sometimes when I get in a hot shower, my head hair ends up in my puss, and I'm like, I'm a miracle worker. Oh my God! You can have that. 5 drinks turns into shots because I'm from Pittsburgh and I don't know my body weight. SoCo and Lime, sure, let's go back to my place. To my studio apartment, Big Daddy's on top of Little Mama, just pumping. Just pumping away. Just pumping, just really just getting in there. And all of a sudden, just when you think it couldn't get any worse, his fucking tooth falls out. On my forehead. And stays there. What? What kind of glue you got on that tooth, boy? So a lot of people would say, hey, JC, what do you do in a situation like this? Well, first of all, you stay wet out of respect. I guess that's what you do. And he just looks me directly in the eye. He grabs his tooth, throws it back in, and goes, happens all the time. Sexual hiatus began that night after I flossed about 60 times.
I did just have a very morbid conversation recently based on a name mix-up. A little while ago, my childhood cat, Callie, died, and I texted my friend Jenna the news of Callie's death. But what I didn't realize was that autocorrect changed the name Callie into Kelly, which is the name of our best friend. Yeah. Since I didn't realize the name had changed, this is the text conversation we had. True story. Hey Jenna, I've got some sad news. Kelly's dead. What? What happened? She got hit by a car. Oh my God! Did you call an ambulance? I already buried her. You buried her? Where? In my backyard. Wow, Kels. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Well, I was really upset, and I haven't even told you the worst part yet. She was pregnant. What? How do you know this? Because her nipples were huge. At that point, Jenna called, finally. Kind of a long time to stay in text with that information. Jenna. And we figured it out. But the best part of all of that was showing the conversation to Kelly the next day. How often do you get to see your friend's reaction to your supposed death? That's how you find out who your real friends are. Kelly wasn't too happy. She looked at Jenna and was like, wow, Jen, it's a little concerning to know that when you hear I've been buried in a yard, your only reaction was just, wow, Kels, I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Thanks for calling the cops, bitch. Jesus.
You know what doesn't make sense to me the most are dick pics. Genital pictures, that's what I call them. It's also the name of the production company I'm starting, if anybody wants to invest in genital pictures. Because I just don't understand why you would send it to women ever, you know what I mean? Because I feel like dick pics are just for dudes. Like, I know that you're sending it to me because if you sent it to a dude directly, that would be weird. And maybe a little gay, you know. But if you send it to me, you know I'm gonna show it to all the dudes around me. And that's why you're sending it. So that now all the men in my circumference know how big your dick is and that you have like an ottoman or whatever. It's also like not relative. Like, you're not sending me the picture with a dollar bill next to it. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've established how much I watch Law and Order, like a lot. I know how to measure things on the screen. It's like you could be zooming and filtering, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when you see Tom Cruise on the big screen and you're like, he is so tall. And then you meet him in person and you're like, he's 5'7". This is bullshit. Your dick could be standing on an apple box, is what I'm saying. Like being tricked. And also, like, I always end up getting those pictures at the worst possible moment. Like, it never comes when I'm at home alone by myself. It always shows up on my phone when my phone is out on the table on a date because I've been showing pictures of my dog, you know? And then you see this picture come up and you're like, yeah. Yeah. Well, this is the offer that just came in. Can you do better than that? If not, I have to drive to Riverside. All right, I'm Sarah Tiana. Have a good night. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, WGF Comedy Radio, and we are back. Corbell Starks, Darius B., Ronald Williams, a.k.a. He's Still Hustling.
He's still hustling.
Yeah, and we are in that hour, ladies and gentlemen. That hour. The question is, what would you do in the...
Nah, you fast forwarding. We didn't even do
The
top five.
My
Yeah,
bad. I'm
top
sorry.
five.
I got my shit mixed up. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's the top five things. The top five, tall and small. Tell them about it, Darius.
The top five for today is the top five things tall people can do that small people can't. Definitely.
All right.
Okay. Starting with number 5. Can I get a drum roll real quick, Chalk? Let me get a drum roll.
Sake.
Dunk a basketball. It's something most small people will never be able to do. They will never be able to dunk a basketball. As much as you try, huh? Yeah, he's
Spud Webb.
1 out of 1,000,000.
5'6".
It's most small people can't dunk. We dunk donuts. That's what we dunk. I can dunk a mean donut.
I can dunk a mean donut.
Yeah. Number 4. Most people that's short can't do what tall people do. Reach the dishes out the top shelf without standing on something.
Wow.
It's the truth. I'm sorry.
If you can't reach a bowl to get a bowl of cereal, then all of a sudden something's wrong with your life. You know what I mean?
I'm not the husband to tell. Could you get the punch bowl from over the up there at the top of the cabinets? No, I'm not that dude.
If your wife's taller than you,
I
that's
turn into a
embarrassing.
4-year-old on deck. I start getting on the counter with my knees on the counter, stand on the counter. I get it, and I get down like a 12-year-old. I ain't gonna lie. I'm proud of my size, nigga.
Wow.
Yes, that's right. And I got to sit in the back seat, but that's no problem with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 3. Things that tall people can, that short people can't, change a light bulb with no help.
Wow, that's impossible.
As a short person, you would catch a cramp trying to change a goddamn light bulb. Holding your arm up real like that for a long period of time, it'll cramp up. I'm serious. Yeah, my hand actually cramped up and closed up and like in the light bulb stick position.
I don't need no help. I'm fine. Take about 6 years to do that.
All right. What's that? Was that number 3 or that was number 2?
I think.
I no, that was number 3.
Yeah, it was number 3.
Number 3. Okay, number 2. Number 2 top thing that tall people can do that short people can do, and I used to get mad when I was younger. Tall people can change the channel in the small bedroom without even getting off the bed. That shit used to piss me off.
Sure, people complain about where's the remote at, shit like that.
I can't reach the remote.
With those arms of yours, man.
With them arms of yours, man.
Wow. I'm not a short person, ladies and gentlemen. I'm around 5'11". I can get anything.
You got decent size.
Yeah, I got decent size. I'm not gonna grow anymore. I'm not gonna be 6 feet. I'm 5'11", 188, and I gotta lose that. You know what I mean? Lose that weight. I'm getting fat. Psych. I'm just playing. I'm good as fuck. All right. What's the number 1, man? What's the number 1?
And the number 1 thing, which is stupid, but the number 1 thing a short person can't do, tie a mattress up to the top of a van without having to stand on the wheels. Oh my
I'm dead already.
If you short, you gonna have to stand on that back wheel to tie that goddamn mattress to the top of that roof. Seriously, tall people get up there, they can throw the rope over, tie it, no problem. But if you short, you got to stand up there and actually throw the rope over to make sure it go over the other side of the roof. I'm not lying. These are short man problems. I could sit on the curb and swing my feet, and I'm not embarrassed to say it.
But you know what the embarrassing part is?
I be with people mother.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, short people that has like kids that are growing, that are like, you know, up there and you're still the same size, that's embarrassing because people might think y'all brothers or sisters or something. You know what I mean?
Shit, there's nothing wrong with being short. Tall people are doofy to me.
Mm-hmm.
They have no type of swag with them. They just lanky and tall.
Tall people are fucking giants.
Chop their asses down.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
No.
Sweet. On sweet greens and cornbread. Stop fucking with me. Listen, if y'all not doing nothing on April 7th, your boy will be down at the Hamilton Steak and Ward, the Hamilton Ward and Steak restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Stand-up comedy with your boy Rob Stapleton. My flyers on Facebook, WGF Comedy. .weblog.com. It's on the webpage. It's everywhere. So come down. We will have WGF t-shirts for people to purchase. Please come support, man. I can use all the help I can get.
You know something, Darius? Like, you're doing this whole comedy thing, right? And everybody would be like, why don't you do comedy? You funny too. I'm like, nah, I'm not into comedy. But if I ever got a chance to do comedy, I could definitely, like, give it a shot.
No, but what you got to do, you don't understand. I'm about to jump in this rap game with Kevin Hart and them. And you know, he chocolate drop and all that. I think I'm going to be caramel apple spice. You know what I mean? Because I'm light skinned with the little spice to caramel. Are you rocking with me? Not, you know?
Hell
so
no.
what I'm going to need a ghostwriter because we're going to write some rhymes. We're going to get up in Kevin Hart and them some Mitches out there in California. California because we on the East Coast.
I
We
would
gonna do our own
never,
thing.
I would never do a song with Chocolate Drop unless I'm shitting them out the toilet. You know what I mean?
Nah, we ain't doing no songs, no Mitches. We gonna get our own shit popping. You got caramel, apple spice. I'm coming to see that motherfucker Chocolate Drop. If Chocolate Drop want to battle, we could battle. Cause I ain't scared, nigga. I don't care if his house bigger than mine. He ain't got shit to prove. Fuck it. Come see caramel apple spice, nigga. This caramel apple spice, and I'm in the booth with my wife beater on and some Timbs, bitch.
A short man and a big mansion. It's unbelievable.
Don't play. I'm in the booth with a white beater, a tanning salon with some Timbs on with a motherfucking Viking outfit. God damn it, I don't care. You understand me?
As long as you ain't wearing that Viking hat like Flavor Flav.
But we going to the studio and actually matter of fact, next show, you know what? We going to go to the studio this week. Next show, I'm going to drop them some lyrics and let them know that motherfucking Apple Spice Cinnamon. I done forgot my name already, but we coming.
See, that reminds me, I gotta go to Area 51 too next weekend as well.
Definitely, we gonna rock out. We got I haven't even heard Thought Repellent, but Thought Repellent to be on next weekend. We working on that. That's our next product, Thought Repellent. And I think Thought Repellent is really needed in the clubs and in the and ShopRite and Pathmark and Acme and all the hood areas where thoughts are known to be found and thoughts are seen. It's like Thought Beehive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thoughts.
Yeah, but other than that, we got more comedians here on WGAF Comedy Radio. Plus, we have the What Would You Do segment coming up.
Yeah, what would you do? And I'm
Yes.
telling you, my what would you do now? I remember, y'all lucky. I memorized it. I left my little green notebook. I got that at home, but I got us. And the what would you do? It's definitely something that y'all might want to call in. Also, like I said, all we need is one caller. If one person call in, they win 2 tickets to the comedy show to see your boy Rob Stapleton, as well as myself on April 7th at the Hamilton Ward Steakhouse.
And if you
But
are
if
that
don't
caller,
call,
if you are that
fuck it.
caller, 973-460-8931 WGF. If you are the one that's going to go to the show on April 7th to see Darius Ball and Rob Stapleton and all those other comedians do their thing performance-wise, you need to be there. And we're going to go to some comedians like right now. Mr. Williams, would you let it slice, please, with WGF Comedy Radio? Let's go.
People are unbelievable. I hate independent women. I do. I hate feminists because I have to work. Thank you. So no, at this point in my life, I'm almost 30. I just want a man to pay for my shit and let me stay home. I do. I don't need to vote. I don't. Fuck it, right? I'm Indian. I'll take a beating every once in a while. It's not that big of a deal. No. Women get upset at that. One time this girl came up to me. She says, you should really think about what you say. Like, if women ruled the world, we wouldn't have things like wars. Did you ever think about that? And yeah, okay, she has a point. Like, we wouldn't have wars. But then I thought about it, and we wouldn't really have the number system, electricity, computers. Like, you guys, even tampons were invented by a man. Like, seriously, ladies, we really dropped the ball on that one. We really did. Like, what were we doing? Just, like, sitting around in pools of our own blood, just fucking chilling? Oh, gee, how do we get out of this mess? I don't know. I don't know.
Girls know exactly what they're doing. We know exactly what you like, what you don't like. We do our research when we like a guy. And by research, I mean we Facebook stalk you. But we do it. I know your favorite foods. I know where you went on vacation. I know that your favorite team is the Cowboys. I know all about that. I'm totally into you. That's right. They say men are hunters and women are gatherers. Well, kind of. Women are gatherers. We like to gather information about you, and then we hunt you. You think when I bring you home to meet Mom on Christmas, it's because I want her to meet you? No, it's so I can be like, Mom, look what I caught. We have to, because guys are kind of passive when it comes to meeting women. Sure, they go out, but girls make a sport of it. My guy friends don't care. If they had their way, they'd spend every Saturday night with each other, which is weird, watching 1,000 Ways to Die, eating sandwiches, ragging on their one friend that has a huge nutsack for no reason. Like, that's what they would do. Going out's very important. You got a real job, your weekend is very important to you because a weekend represents 48 hours that you have to fuck up the life that you work so hard for all week. That's what your weekend is. If you're a real professional, your weekend starts Thursday at like 5 p.m. Right? You go to happy hour trickles into like nighttime, you drink a little bit, because you can go to work a little hungover, right? No one's doing real work on Friday. Nobody's working on a Friday. Nobody's working on a Friday, because it's what? Shabbat. No, because it's Friday and nobody cares. You ever been at work, your boss is never gonna be like, let's get in those reports and start brainstorming. And you're like, okay, I'll be there. Oh, you were serious? Okay, little hand job, I'll be at my desk, that's fine. Girls take going out very seriously because that's our hunting grounds.
Going out, let's do it. Do you want to do like a girls' night? Do you want to do that?
Every weekend I get calls from my girlfriends.
Do you want to do like just girls? Do you want to do like a fun girls' night? Eliza, I'm talking to you. Eliza, do you want to do that? Do you want to do like a girl? We'll just do like, we'll all wear like fun shoes and we'll all get like appies and then we'll do like a fun girls' night. Do you want to do that? I want to do a girls' night. I made an Evite for the 4 of us. You didn't answer because I'm standing right here. You're such a bitch. Let's do a girls' night. Let's do just girls, no boys. Let's just all wear wedges and no boys. Let's not do boys, just girls, just the girls. I'm like, why? We hate each other. Girls hate each other. She hates you, especially during the day. But when the moon comes up and there's white wine involved, oh my God, Stacy, you look amazing. I fucking love you. And you notice the drunker you get, the more Spanish you start speaking. Oh my God, mamacita, muy caliente. Woo! Fucking love you, chica. But the more love you give to one girlfriend, the more love you must taketh away from another girlfriend. It's how we keep balance in the girl universe. I love you. Can I just tell you? I love you. I do. But you know who I hate? Becky. She's a bitch. No, I hate her, even though she drove me here and I'm wearing her top. Can I just tell you that? Like, for real, like, I hate her. Will you not tell her? Do you promise? Do you promise you won't tell her? Do you pinky swear? Do you pinky swear, even though I'm a grown fucking woman that pays taxes and votes? Do you want to? This is ironclad. Do you pinky swear? Okay, come here. No, here, take my hand. I want to talk to you. Come here. No, like earlier, like here, come here. Like earlier, she was just like being like a bitch, and I was like, what's your problem? I don't even understand. I was just like, why are you being like so rude? I'm like, what, are you like bipolar or like manic? Like, I just freely use these psychological terms because I don't know what I'm talking about. And she was just like being like, wait, is she looking? Did she hear me talking about her? Is she pretend like we're not talking about her? Is she gone? No, but like that's the thing. Like earlier she was just like being like passive aggressive and like crazy and like and I was just like, she was just being like a freak and she was just like disrespecting me and like no, like when you do it, it's fine. Right? Because we get each other, because we're both Pisces. Which means nothing. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do a girls' night? Fuck yeah, why don't you come over? Us Weekly, Jennifer Aniston, hang out, Love Actually, watch a movie, braid her hair, stiff as a board, light as a feather, have some candy, have some cake, have some cookies, have some box wine, have some fucking martinis, have a low-fat pizza, have a goddamn muffin, have a piece of cake, have a piece of brownie, 50 Shades of Grey. Sounds great, Cindy. Can't wait to be shit-faced on your couch at 2 a.m. with no boy to make out with. You got Grey's Anatomy on DVD? Awesome, pop it in, let's les out. Where's your brother?
Oh God, I'm a great uncle. I don't know if you can tell. I have a very energetic, here, let's play Legos vibe about me. But I recently ruined my nephew's birthday party because I'm an adult and I use logic and he's 7. And he was having a birthday party and I was like, what do you want your birthday party to be? And he's like, I want it to be superheroes. And I was like, great, I didn't talk to girls in high school. What superhero do you want to be? And he's like, I want to be Incredible Hulk. And I was like, slow down. 2 things need to happen. for you to become a superhero, all right? Hulk is not a superhero. Here's why. These two things that need to happen. One, you need to start off like a regular loser. Two, something awesome happens to you. Now you have all these cool powers and your life is clearly better, right? For example, Spider-Man is Peter Parker. He's this high school nerd. People hit his lunch out of his hands, shove him into lockers. Really disrespectful to this guy, even though he's super good at math, all right? Then he gets bit by this special spider, right? Now he can shoot webs out of his hands. He has neighborhood crime watch in his head. He doesn't have to wear glasses anymore. He got free LASIK, guys. His girlfriend's a 12 out of a 10. That is a clear arc, all right? His life has benefited in all avenues. Now to give you an example of what's going on here, the Incredible Hulk is this genius scientist, Bruce Banner. He's already killing it in the science game. My parents would be really proud of this guy. He's doing really well for himself. He gets into a radioactive accident. Now whenever he gets angry, he turns into a giant green dumbass. Hulk smash? How about Hulk could get a GED? You're embarrassing everyone here. And how sad are you when you have to go meet other superheroes? Like when he has to go meet the Avengers and they have to talk about their powers. Like he's talking to Thor and Captain America and he's like, oh, what do you do? I'm Captain America. I'm like a military super soldier. I killed some people. You may have heard of them. The Nazis? Who are you? I'm Thor. I have a great head of hair. I have a hammer, and I'm a god. It's in order of importance. Who are you? Me. I'm just like I'm like a scientist first and foremost. It's like mostly a scientist. Then when I get angry, I turn into like a giant green doofus. Just like go around my community destroying public property. Just no regards for anyone's personal welfare. And then I'll just wake up like several hours later, like naked in the woods. I'm sorry, I'm crying. I've lost so many t-shirts. I don't know where they are. And my relationship with my girlfriend is on the rocks because if I get a boner, I could destroy the house. My name's Asif Ali. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks, guys.
Twitter, Instafuck. Who's on this one? Instagram. The whole world's on Instagram. This is a true story. I have a friend of mine who calls me the other day and he's like, dude, I'm pulling so many chicks off of Instagram. That's what I said. I'm like, well, I said, how? Like, how do you do it? Because it's all public domain. You throw a comment, people can read your shit. He's like, I got a trick. I find a hot chick. I scroll through all her photos. I choose one that nobody likes. And I like it. Then does she jump out of the fucking screen? What happens after that, man? He's like, no, man, that's when the dialogue starts. Now I'm on her radar. She got the notification that I liked her photo, so then I leave a little comment. Hey, at Susie Q, great photo of you on the river. Smiley face, emoji-con. She writes back, aw, ... That's so sweet of you, at Johnny Z, heart, purple heart, emoji-con. Then I leave my email address and they get back to me. I'm like, that's pretty good, internet fucking Romeo. But if you're that good, can you pull chicks off of LinkedIn? If you can get pussy off of LinkedIn, at least you have bragging rights. I would. I'd be walking around like, my bitch got a job. She endorses me, says I have special skills.
I don't like listening to the radio in general because it's not for me. You know, like I appreciate Lil Wayne, but what do I have in common with this dude? I'm a grown man. First of all, as a grown man, I'm annoyed I gotta call another grown man Lil anything. You know what I mean? Can't I just call you Wayne now, though? We've known each other long enough. You pay taxes. You're not Lil anymore. And on top of that, this dude wears, look at how I dress. I like my clothes to fit a certain way. This dude's wearing skinny jeans. On a side note, why are men wearing skinny jeans? Fellas, stop. Do you like guys in skinny jeans? No woman. Fellas, look, if you wear skinny jeans, die. And I mean that. in the most positive way. Because I just don't understand how you can be a heterosexual male trying to approach a woman and you have camel toe too. Like, hey, what's up, boo? What's poppin'? How you see, can you see my veins through my jeans, huh? You see I got a V? You see, yes, I have a yeast infection right now. Yes, I do. I actually met Lil Wayne, man. I was flattered. I met Wayne at JFK Airport. At the beginning of the year, I was flying out there, and it was crazy. It hit me while we were talking that if Lil Wayne, if there's no music playing, I don't know what he's saying, you know, because he has such a distinctive voice. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you get hungry, you get the hunger pains, your stomach. That's Lil Wayne's voice. You don't get. Young money, you know what I mean? He was in full on. Yo, my man, yo, you was a real funny dude. I like the one. I'm looking for subtitles. Slow down, dog. I'm just trying to keep up with. Nowadays, you want to be a singer. Here's what you do: be redundant. You know, if you repeat something enough, it becomes infectious. Because think about how many times you've heard a song you can't stand, but you've heard it 1,000 times. Next thing you know, you sitting at home. Umbrella, Ella, umbrella, Ella, gaga, radanda, gaga, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? Hey, boy, when I'm with you. Oh, oh, oh.
Doesn't it seem like all the Rihanna songs are just a bunch of vowels strung together? Hey, Rihanna, sing the vowels. E, I, O, U, E, I, O. I would love for Rihanna to have a conversation with that cat that sings that song. I'ma put you to bed. Ella, Yo, I'm Dean Edwards, man. Y'all been cool. Easy.
Is your pussy releasing a funky odor, like old hot dog water, and you can't get rid of it? Tired of leaving a funky smell in the bathroom at work? Damn! Fed up of being called stink pussy Tammy in the hood? Well, your nightmares and problems are over with a new age product called Coochie Cutter Peppermints. Insert one peppermint into your pussy once a day, and you're fresh smelling and tasting for the next 24 hours all day long. Here are some testimonies.
My new boo said my pussy always tastes so fresh ever since I started using them Coochie Cutter Peppermints. Since I started using them Coochie Cutter Peppermints, they no longer call me underarm pussy at Wednesday night bingo. Thank God.
Call now at 1-800-555-ODOR. So get your Coochie Cutter Peppermint now 30 for just 99 cents. You may experience burning and some rashing, but don't worry, your pussy doesn't stink anymore.
This was sponsored by WGAF Comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, WGF Comedy Radio, Corbell Starks, Darius B., and Ronald Williams. Now, today's what's that segment again?
What the hell would you do?
Yeah, what would you do?
What the hell would you do?
And Darius here will give you a little bit of advice about what would you do.
I ain't giving you shit.
Exactly.
But I'm going to give you a scenario.
Here we go.
Or a situation.
Scenario and situation.
And I would like to know, what would you do?
Yeah, what would your ass do?
So let me ask you this. It's a Sunday.
Listen up, people.
It's a Sunday. You left church and everything, and you don't get paid the Wednesday. So you stop at ShopRite and spend your last $20 on you a couple things to try to hold you over to Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So store's crowded, you're in line, you're behind this Asian lady. It's her turn. She's getting rung up with her stuff, and She's taking a while to pay. Right? So you waiting, like, hurry up, please. I can eat faster with chopsticks. Anyway, she pays and she pulls out an EBT card.
What?
Right? Yeah, she Asian pulls out the EBT card. She pays. As she walks out, you notice she dropped a $50 bill.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
At this point, you're the only one that see the $50 bill now. Nobody else sees the $50 bill. $50 bill.
Yeah.
So you put your foot out, you do the step game, you put your foot on it, and you get the $50 bill.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your stuff, you follow her outside, and right as you make contact with her, and like, yo, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, and you make contact with her, she turns around, starts speaking to you, and hits the alarm, and it's to a 2016 Bentley. What the hell do you do? Do you get that old Asian her $50? Do you keep it moving? But understand that you already done started communication with this lady, so it ain't like you just seen it off the wind. No, you're talking to her, and as she talking, she's hitting the alarm, and you see she in the Bentley. What do you do?
Okay, that's a very good scenario right there, man. I mean, what would I do? Would I say, lady, excuse me, you forgot your... No, screw that, all right? My scenario is...
But you're talking to her already. Once you done followed out and got a contact, you like, excuse me, ma'am, she now turned around to you. So she's like talking to you like, oh, okay, and you about to give her this 50, but she hits the alarm with that Bentley. What you do?
Put the 50 in my pocket.
Just walk away?
Hell to the yeah.
Honestly, I think that might be the best answer because, truthfully, I can't see, like, you taking it back and saying, excuse me, sorry. Personally, honestly, what I would do, I would say, sorry, wrong person.
That's a good one, too, right there, man. That's a good one, too.
Oh, that works all the time. Excuse me, wrong person.
I mean, all of a sudden, how many people in your own mind would say, like, oh, you dropped your $50 bill, here you go, you don't get shit back. And it's sad as hell because all of a sudden you gave her a $50 bill, and what do you get, like 25 cents?
Well,
This
that's
is not 1950.
Well, you got to look further behind that and listen to the whole scenario. She dropped a 50. She riding in the Bentley, but she paying with the EBT card.
That don't even make no sense.
Yes, it does.
It
It
does.
happens a lot out there where we at, don't it? All the time. You stop and Shop in Tenafly. You stop at Stop and Shop in Alpine. And you would be in line, and they would pay with the EBT card. And when you get in the parking lot, they have a Bentley, Benz, Beamer, paper. Yeah.
And they paying the groceries with an EBT card.
Listen, it's people who come to this country who don't get married so they can get to reap the benefits of the country. Yeah, a lot of Jews do it all the time. It's real shit.
They're the real punishers of this world.
Yeah, we the ones trying to stay loyal and getting married and do it the right way. But yeah, a lot of immigrants who come to our country don't get married in our country so their wife could reap the benefits, claim they single with kids and all this and get all the subsidized programs and everything, while their husband is making 6 figures or better a year.
Of course.
I see it regularly. It's part of the net, society's net now.
Mm-hmm. Until we figure out where those 6 figures come from in Patterson that nobody's getting paid off of.
Well, it
That makes
came
sense.
off that boat.
Yeah.
It came off that ship.
I think Mayor Torres did that shit. Brought people off the boat to work in his house.
Nah, that was Department of Works. They came from the county.
Oh, they came from the county to work in his house?
because in order to get a job at Department of Works, you gotta have a record. They don't hire people who don't have a record. If you don't have a record, you don't get hired at Department of Works in Patterson.
Now I know how I felt when Torres didn't even see me, punk bitch.
Well, he is short. You can
Mhm.
blame it on that. Well, we wound it down, man. We got to tone on. We got to go ahead and shut it on down. It's been a great Sunday. I had fun with y'all with the top 5. We did the What Would You Do? We did Cabello Sports Report. We did the entertainment segment. We played some jokes. We
Shots
whispered,
fired.
We fired some shots. Like, we had a great, awesome time. You got anything to say, Cabello? Closing remarks, baby?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Even in the day where we do this every Sunday, the question still remains is what the hell is broke people doing throughout the week? Complaining, bitching about not getting a job, turning 50, having a bald spot, mustache, yellow teeth. I mean, get out there, learn life, learn reality. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You can't be hiding in the house all day. You don't want to end up like my uncle, do you?
Yeah, they might. But listen, man, let me just tell you, I'll be at the Hamilton Steak and War April 7th. doing stand-up comedy from here on out. Every Sunday we will be giving out tickets. If you call in, we'll be giving out tickets, free tickets, so you come down to the show, or you can register on the guest list. If you go to my page and click on, if you go to www.wgafcomedy.weblog.com and click on the Faces and Places tab I have, you will be able to register, and with that, you'll be able to enter to see the show for free. I'm sorry, I'm over here stuttering.
And for you people out there,
on top of that, I will have some other dates coming up for you. I may be in Hillside, I may be down in South Jersey, so I will be around all New Jersey, man, if you listen to me. And I'm coming to have some fun and make you laugh. So thank you for listening to the WGAF Comedy Show on Gyroscope Radio.
And remember, folks,
and we out.
Find us on social media. Find us on Gyroscope Radio. Find us up on Google, bitch. But then again, you will find us, plain and simple.
WGAF Comedy.
And peace to Ronald Williams for helping the tech engineer, because Anissa Jefferson didn't show up. But anyway, later, peoples.
Deuces.